Hello, young nation, and hello, newcomers, and welcome back to Home, a unique horror adventure. I don't know what else really to say, but I got the laid off again, because that's how you get that maximum spookage. So let's find out what's behind this door. Let's see if I actually get scared in this one, because Don't Knock Twice really scared me. But I've just been, like I said before, I've been having issues with that game. I don't know when I'll play it again, but I will try and do it again. I'll just have to start a new game. The safety poster had definitely seen better days. How old was that facility? By the looks of all the grime and the dust and all the crap, it's probably old. The door was locked. I could see a faint light within. Is the killer in there? Or is it just a reflection of me doing this? I don't know. But we're just gonna go explore some more. That looks so gross. Even though it's 2D and pixelated. Oh. That dried blood. Oh, there's a camera. There was a security camera in the room. There must have been a way to see what happened. Maybe the VHS tape I found could be useful. Well, now I found another dead body. A sewer worker. He was a mess, but he looked like he'd been stabbed. I could see a keyring that had fallen out of his pocket. Did I take it? I worked up the nerve to snatch the keyring away and put it in my own pocket. I was feeling even more sick from seeing another dead man. I didn't want to get any more blood on my clothes. There was a hint of fresh air here. It must have been near an exit, but I wondered, what did that key I found in the sewer worker do? And what was on the videotape I found? Well, now we're just gonna have to go and find out, aren't we? I used the keyring to unlock the door. Ooh, the shelf full of security tapes was strictly organized. Though covered in dust, it looked like the tape I found was the one that was missing from the shelf. Oh, we're gonna find out. There was a dusty VCR. Oh my gosh, I remember VCRs and VHSs on the security desk. I wonder what was on that VHS tape I found. Did I play the tape? Yeah. That was a whole lot of what? Oh no. The video showed a man right there in the sewers being attacked. The tape looked fuzzy and stretched, like somebody had tampered with it. It looked like there could have been two men. I couldn't stand to watch that video again. I wonder what was on the tape and why it was thrown out. Well, we know why it was thrown out now. Evidence of a murder. Alright, now we know what's on there, so now we're just going to leave. Hint of fresh air? How? This must have been the other end of that ventilation shaft. Whoever used it could have gotten past that flooded room with this. Probably. My sore leg and the extra weight of the gun made climbing the ladder agonizing. I wondered as I made my way up, would I need that weapon before the end? Yep. Yep, indeed. The thought of that videotape still gave me chills. Who was it that didn't want to be seen? And what was it? And what was in that locked room? I finally reached the top of the ladder, and as I pushed on the latch above me, the scent of that sewer finally relented. See, I like how descriptive this is, and those were some beady yellow eyes right there. I like how descriptive this game is, and everything, and just the setting and the feeling. It's really nice. I was relieved to be above ground again. I figured I should keep moving. Like, as a writer, and viewing it from that perspective, I really like how descriptive the character is and how reliving it is. It feels like it's all just one big flashback, which is nice. He could be repeating this to the cops. I'm just guessing. Oh no. An old ladder leading up to an ancient water tower. The ladder needed to be extended, so I climbed it. Did I extend the ladder? I popped the latch and brought the ladder down. Oh yeah, the water tower was... It was mentioned before. Maybe there's something special in here. Probably is. In a patch of smeared dirt and grass, there was a beat-up old wallet. I thought it was mine. Did I take it? Yes, the wallet was missing its contents, including any cards or ID. It was worn, but light. It made carrying the gun around seem more awkward. Where are my driver's license and credit card? Is that all you had? From the railing I could see over the woods and down to the entrance to the sewers. Had I come through there before? If I did, someone definitely could have seen me. It's a really big water tower. Then again, you know, they're probably supposed to be that big. It'd be cool to climb a water tower, actually. I tried the little key I had fished out of the murky puddle in the sewers. It fit, and I heaved open the rusty door. The wind was picking up a bit. The night air had become strangely chilly. We're just gonna go back there. I want to fully explore. Okay. That's screeching. This must have been the entrance to the forest that was mentioned on that map I had seen. Whoever was poking around in those tunnels underneath that man's house had scribbled notes on this place, but I couldn't make them out. Here the sign pointed out various campsites and walking paths within the woods. It mentioned a river, maybe a washroom, but the rest was too faded to see clearly. Oh, that's cool. Trampled into the dirt and grass was a plastic card of some kind. I brushed it off and was surprised to see it was my credit card. I wasn't sure if it was still usable, but it was mine. Did I take back my credit card? Yes. I pocketed the credit card. It sounded like it broke. Hopefully I could find my driver's license too. Through the fence I could see a dilapidated outbuilding. I wondered if I could find my way around. Who knows? I like how detailed that is. That's really cool. Wait, is that just... Oh. Oh, wait. Is that other place then gonna go somewhere else then? Because I want to fully explore and get a cool feeling out of this. My controller vibrated. Why? 2 folding camping chairs were on the ground. One was knocked over. There were a couple of cans of beer spilled on the ground. There was a fire pit there. It was still a bit warm and a few embers still burned at the bottom. The cheap dome tent slept 2 people. I shone my flashlight inside and could see 2 bedrolls, 2 backpacks, and a cooler. Are they dead? Are they dead? Okay, this could easily get me lost. There were some personal effects shoved back into the rock. Wait, there was a notebook there too. Did I read it? Inside the cheap dollar store notebook was page after worn page of names and lists. None of it made much sense. The newest page contained several names. Heather, Olivia, Ashley, Cheryl, Iris, Daphne, Holly, Rose, Rachel. Rachel. Her name was last on the list and had it marked beside it in blue ink. The names Daphne and Olivia had been crossed out in the same blue ink. Cheryl, Heather, and Rose had also been crossed out, but these marks looked older and more faded. What does it all mean? And why is my controller vibrating a lot whenever I'm moving through this area? Oh no. I thought I saw like a picnic table or somewhere. No, no. No, it's just scribbled all over it. The grimy sink had a small patch in it that looked almost clean. Almost is not clean enough. There was a damp smelling plank leaning against the stall door. I might have been able to cross the river with it. Did I take it? Yes. I managed to carry the plank under my arm so it didn't get in the way. How? How am I carrying all this crap? There wasn't much in the way of clean water there, but the sink did work. I wouldn't use it. I have a very hard time using public washrooms at like pools or even the beach. I don't know why. I get weird when using those areas. I don't know why. The sign was the same as the first one I had seen. This must have been the exit to the other side of the woods. I had finally found the exit. Once I left, I knew I never wanted to return there. Hold on, I did not. I need to check out more stuff. All this backtracking. Am I going to be able to find my way back? I have no idea. I have no idea if I'm going to be able to find my way back. Oh, I found my way back here. Now I just need to find out if I can find my way back to the other spot. Just like all these little beady, pixelated eyes. It's adorable. Ooh, what is this? The old train station was quiet as a tomb. The only sound was that of the increasing wind buffeting the decrepit structure. Seriously, like, this is so descriptive, and I love it. I'm in love with it. I don't know why. I just love description. An old map encased in glass hung on the wall. It was the train routes connected to that old station. As I looked at it, it seemed familiar. Of course, the map I found in those tunnels had similar locations marked, and the notes I found in the other man's bookshelf. His notes mentioned the water tower and even this train yard. What was he doing coming back here? Why not just let him live his own life? How about that? Whoa. It's a train graveyard. The old train was ripped open and hanging from a shred of metal, as well as the broken fence was a dark stained patch of cloth. It looked synthetic, like some kind of outerwear. Inside the train shell I could see a few faint impacts, like wounds. Could they have been bullet marks? Was somebody shot there? The ground was well worn, though I couldn't really make anything out. I realized I was touching the gun I'd found as I thought. It was getting cold out there and I had to keep moving. So that's all that's in here, or am I now gonna have to backtrack more, or... Well, at least I'm not getting prompted to hide or anything, so... If I had to get prompted to hide, I'd be questioning a lot of things. I'm not really getting that creepy vibe, that scary feeling. It's a very interesting thing. The ancient ticket booth was falling apart and covered in dust and grime. Stacks of paper lined the counter, faded remains of old schedules and reports. Among the papers were newer-looking sheets covered in scribbles and illegible notes. Come to think of it, the man in that house had kept similar scribbles hidden on his bookshelf, and he had notes on the water tower outside, too. I guess he could have been coming here. But why? What was he using this old station for? I couldn't be sure why the man had come to the station before, but it seemed obvious that he had. Alright, now I guess we're going back and backtracking a lot now, so that's going to be a lot of fun trying to figure out how to get out of here, because I was getting confused by all that. So, this is going to be fun. But, here we go. Going through the bushes, going through the bushes, going through the bushes. I go. Oh, see, that's what I mean. The worn picnic table stood within a circle of trees like an altar. It was covered in faint markings and carvings from who I assumed were previous campers and hikers. See, this is what I was looking for. This little area right here. The plank I found was long enough to form a crude bridge, but I wasn't sure if it would hold. Did I use it? Did I cross back over to the other shore? No, I wasn't ready to head back yet. What's... Okay. I'm still not getting that creepy vibe, so it's okay. Two bodies, two young women, were half dug into a hasty, shallow grave between the trees. The younger looking one was still face up, her dead eyes gleaming against my flashlight. They deserved better than that. Did I clean up the gravesite? No. The thought of touching those poor girls almost made me sick. I left everything right where it was. The police could sort it out. Yeah, because I have a feeling that this is going to be very interesting at the end. I didn't even know that there was a little river. This is why it's always important to explore. Always explore in every game. Otherwise you might miss on something very valuable. Which is never a good thing. You never want to miss out on stuff. I think this is the way to go. I'm not entirely sure. No. Decrepit. Oh, here we go. Right? This was the way to go to get out? No, this was the way to the washroom. I'm getting turned around. Sorry. Oh, here we go. The forest started to thin out a bit, and through the trees I could make out parts of the town beyond and the first hints of light. The mysteries of that forest were behind me, but I could still feel them on my neck like a warm breath. Those girls I had found, someone had taken them from their campsite and had murdered them. Was it the same person who had left that odd notebook? I was even more eager to get somewhere safe and to find a way to reach Rachel. I'm just making sure everything's fine. I feel like there's going to be a little hidden thing of someone hiding behind a tree. I was expecting some kind of scare right there. As I stepped through the gate, I suddenly recognized the auto parts factory where I'd worked as a machinist for all those years. The plant had closed almost 3 years ago now. Times were better then. I thought I could hear a faint rustling behind me. Maybe it was just the wind. Maybe it was. Oh, the nice little city in the background. I found the body of a security guard just doing his job, no doubt. His face was covered with blood from some kind of head wound. I wondered, was this his flashlight? Was this flashlight his? Dug into the ground was a cracked old watch. First my wallet, now this. Did I retrieve my watch? The watch was useless, but I put it on my wrist anyway. I feel like I'm the killer. Like I'm the one the killer, and I just got a head wound myself and don't remember. One of the lockers hung open. Its contents were tossed around like someone had been looking for something. There was a large power box with 5 lights on it. Cables burst out of the box, snaking off to the other parts of the factory. The metal was starting to wear and cobwebs had collected on the corners. The box wasn't receiving power. Alright, well, we're gonna go upstairs first. Every part of this plant smelled old and rotted. I noticed the old bulletin board on the wall. What about it? The board contained yellow clippings of newspaper cartoons and notices. I feel like that's a lot. Like, that's very common in certain businesses. They have those little cartoon snippets. There were notes to and from the other guys that worked here. One of them was to Norman, who was one of the older guys on the line. Oh, good old Norman. I don't know who you are, but you're a good old lad. Our old break table, the layer of dust and grime only made seeing this sting more. Aw, you missed your workplace. That's cute. I don't know if I'd ever want to work at a plant. A power panel. Looked like it was shut off. Did I push the switch? Nothing happened. Power panel still wasn't working. Did I try it again? It's working. The panel seemed to be working again. But nothing's happening. The open locker was stuffed with dirty work clothes and old boots. There was a photo of a woman taped to the inside, but it was scratched out and the face was unrecognizable. A power panel. Looked like it was shut off. Did I push the switch? The panel seemed to be working again. Yeah, it did. It was shut tight. There was a rusty-looking card slot on the side. Well, I guess we're going back. Can't do much else in here now. But we can go upstairs. I feel like I'm going to get a jump scare at some point with that because of how it doesn't light up everything right away. The door had been hastily boarded up. What's behind the door? What's behind the door? This was Norman's locker. The door was dented, like someone had punched it. I don't remember him doing that when he worked here. When he worked there. Or maybe he got fired and he got mad. Another panel that I hoped could help me get the power back on. Did I push this switch? Great, this one was working. Yeah, it is. A utility shelf crammed with mismatched tools and items. There was a claw hammer on the shelf. Did I take the hammer? Yes. As I took the hammer, I would notice it wasn't as dusty as the rest of the tools on the shelf. It was used to kill the security guard. Yeah, I took that. Whoa, it just repeated itself. Normally doesn't do that, I think. The locker was a complete mess. Hidden at the bottom, though, was a magnetic card. Did I take the card? Yes. I slipped the key card into my pocket. Another panel that I hoped could help me get the power back on. Did I push the switch? Yes. It was working. Try it again. There we go. Blah, 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 blah. Yes. Yes. If I'm correct, I think there should be 6 of these, so one more. Sounds like something's working now. Great, this one was working. I'm sorry, guys. You had to hear this. Yeah, I'm so sorry you guys have to listen to this. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Alright, let's see if this... The key card I found seemed like it would pass through this reader. Did I use the key card? Yes, I did. I slid the card through the old reader and I turned the handle. Is that a rocket or something? There was some kind of ventilation hatch there. It looked like I could jump to the room below. My leg hurt enough as it is, but I couldn't see another option. Did I jump? No. If I was too chicken to jump down that broken ladder before, why do it now? There had to be another way. That light seems weird. It doesn't highlight much. The door had somehow locked itself again. There was no keycard. But I didn't fully explore everything. Alright. Well, I'm just going to end this video right here. So thank you all for watching. Thank you, Young Nation, for joining me again once more for Home, a Unique Horror Adventure. And thank you, newcomers, as well. Hope you all enjoyed it. So to everyone, don't forget to give this video a like. Don't forget to comment down below. Don't forget to share with some friends and family, maybe. Don't forget to subscribe to stay tuned for more. And when you subscribe, do not forget to hit that bell notification so you get notified when I put out a new video. As well, don't forget to check out all the links I have in the description below, my Amazon author page, because then you can buy a book and take part in my charity book sale, which connects to another link in my description below. That's the City Kidz website, because that is the charity organization that I am donating my royalties to. As well, if you're in the description, don't forget to check out my social media page links, like my Facebook, my Twitter, and my Snapchat, and my Instagram, because my Instagram is where you guys get to vote on the polls on which videos I should do next. I do polls regularly. I haven't in this past little while just because I've wanted to do some stuff that, you know, I just wanted to do. Probably coming again soon in the next couple weeks, I'll start doing more polls. But again, thank you all for watching. Hope you all have an awesome day and have an awesome week. Bye!